This is episode 21, a solo episode with me as we talk about the chakra system and the significance of it in the KLZ method. All right, so we're back for this episode, this last additional episode to the trilogy of what is the KLZ method, what is the formula, what are the 5 pillars of being human first, and we're adding on an extra episode to this, so I did look it up. A trilogy plus 1 is a tetralogy or a quartet. I had to just know, so I had to look it up. So all of these videos that I've created over the last few years, there are almost 100 different videos in here, and they're all around the chakra system. So every single thing that I've created, I've categorized in the chakra system. And I don't know how other people's madness works, but this is the method to my madness. I just had to start creating in the way that I was creating, and it was also around the chakra system. And so then, well, evidently the chakra system is a major element of this whole systematized approach. And they really are foundational to everything that I have created here. I have this whole Excel workbook that has all of my workouts and breath works and everything assigned to chakras and outlining everything in that kind of way, depicting everything that's in here in that kind of way. It's just really important, and it's medicine. It's organizing my apothecary is essentially what that is. So the chakras originated in India between 1500 and 500 BC. They are in the Vedas, the earliest Sanskrit records, and the most ancient scriptures of Hinduism. And the word chakra means wheel. There are many chakras throughout the body, but we focus on 7 main chakras along the spine. The word Sanskrit means wheel, and these wheels are spinning, and they are going at a specific pace. They're going at a specific speed, and they all connect to each other. So if one of them is going too fast, then it will make the next one slow down, or it will make the next one speed up. So when they are all moving at the same rate, that is a balanced energy system. When you have one of them that's going too fast, it's overactive, or another one is moving too slow, it's underperforming, that's out of balance. Okay? There are 7 main chakras, like I said. Ideally, all 7 chakras spin clockwise at the same rate. I'm looking at my old context from the course that's in the membership. So this is all available in a course. I'm going to just pull a couple of these as an example, though. So root chakra, the location is found at the base of the spine. The responsibilities are fight or flight. It's our primal instincts. It's our tribal or family code. They're the foundation and the basic needs of our lives. A balanced root chakra at the base of the tailbone creates the foundation and stability necessary for true transformation and growth. We are grounded, stable, secure, safe, supported, and present when we are in a grounded and harmonious root chakra. Okay, so that's root chakra, and there's these descriptions for each one. The sacral chakra is found just below the navel in the lumbar spine. Its responsibilities are around passion, sexuality and intimacy, money and abundance, creativity and joy. When the sacral chakra is balanced, we are openly compassionate and deeply connected to ourselves and the world around us. Passionate, emotionally stable, and creative are words that depict a balanced sacral chakra. The solar plexus chakra is found just below the navel. The responsibilities are personality, ego, identity, personal freedom, choice, authenticity, and power. This is our power center. Someone explained it to me when I was younger. If you get punched in the solar plexus, you lose your breath. It's like the wind gets knocked out of you, you lose your power. It's really very interesting that this is literally our power center. When we have a balanced solar plexus chakra, we feel empowered and strong. We feel limitless. Words around this are confidence, comfortable, inner peace, and flexible. The heart chakra is located at the heart. The responsibilities are compassion, empathy, love, and forgiveness. And when the heart chakra is balanced, it's able to express love, warmth, and joy. It's giving, content, deeply connected. It's related to self-love, generosity, kindness, and respect. The throat chakra is located at the center of the neck or the throat, and the responsibilities are around accepting our natural originality, expressing our authentic voice. We're able to speak our truth. When we're balanced, we authentically communicate. We are self-expressive. We are able to speak the truth. We're good listeners. We're patient, honest, receptive to criticism. The third eye is located in between the eyes. The responsibilities are seeing as related to perceiving, both the inner and the outer worlds, to see clearly and to understand. And when we're balanced, we are intuitive. We have a strong common sense. We're fast learners. We have clear memory. We're intelligent. We have a sense of spirituality, clear thoughts, as well as gifts of spiritual contemplation. We are able to be a strong witness or observer. Okay? So that is the third eye. And then the crown chakra is found at the very top center of the head. The responsibilities of the crown chakra are experiencing unity and the selfless realization that everything is connected at a fundamental level. When we're balanced in our crown chakra, we have no fear of losing what is ours. We have a feeling of oneness, life has purpose, we have connection with others and a higher power, and we are very wise and insightful. So those are sort of the quick descriptions of the 7 chakras, their locations, their responsibilities, and what they are feeling like when they are balanced. When you go into the membership, there are so many things associated with that. There's affirmations, there's mantras, there's mudras, there are workouts, there's breathworks, there's kundalini kriyas. All of this stuff is related to that. And it's really important, like I said, to kind of come into that, the 5 pillars of being human first, and recognize some of the emotions that come along with these things, and recognize I'm feeling ashamed, or I'm feeling like I have anxiety, or I'm feeling these different things, and to be able to say, oh, okay, then I need to look for a class that's around my root chakra if I'm feeling anxious, or I need to find a class if I'm feeling ashamed. I need to move some sacral chakra energy. And these are all set up for you. This is not supposed to be like a big advertisement for my membership, but this is just explaining it all. So this is the way it has to go. Sorry. There's the chakra course in there. There's a basic KLZ method practice, mudra a day. There's the Kundalini basics. The Reiki 21-day cleanse is in there, and that goes along with the entire Reiki courses that really teach you how to connect to your energy. This is all based in the chakra system. It's just so important. The connecting to the body meditations and visualizations that I've created are all about the different systems and organs that we are using without even recognizing. We talk about these different systems in technology, how the system works, how these different systems, there's a system breakdown. When you consider how many systems we have in our body, we have all of these skeletal, muscular, all of these different respiratory and different systems that really function all the time. This Connecting to the Body series really gives you a chance to go in and really visualize what is going on with clear depictions of it. The affirmations a day are all listed in there with an affirmation for each chakra. So everything is, and then there's all content that's also organized by chakra. So if you're looking for root chakra content, it's all there. And the point of all of this, again, isn't to just outline, although I would love to, and I do love to, and I should probably do it more, outline my offering with the online membership. But it's more just to talk about how important the chakras are in this whole systematized approach, how everything kind of comes back to that energetic system. If something is out of sync in your energy, that is where it manifests then into disease. Disease, yes. This is like, everybody loves to say this one, I have to share it. The dis-ease of your throat chakra, not feeling ease or feeling some kind of heartache in your heart for a while. I have a few beautiful friends that have had experiences with cancer, and they recognize the symbolism or the lesson or something that really wants to be felt or heard or understood or alchemized or transmuted or whatever it is, witnessed. And it starts in our energy system. The chakras they're along the spine, but the energy comes forward. When the energy is in front of us from the heart chakra, it's how we give love. The energy from the back of the heart, for example, is how we receive love. So we have that in the front and back of our body, and it permeates beyond our physical being. All right, so let me give you a couple examples of how this works then, how this has really been key to me, and, in my own experience, how this even came to be, I suppose. Studying Kundalini yoga, I did my first yoga training when I was in my 20s. This is so long ago at this point, like 20 years ago. I did my first yoga training, and so I had been studying Eastern religions and all these kind of things and energy healing since then. And I was fascinated by the chakra system. It just always aligned. I had somebody ask me recently, how did you make this method? It all checks, inside, outside, backwards, forward. How did you create that? How did you come up with it? And I just have to say, it's not by thinking of an idea. It's been through feeling into it and then truly experiencing it. Experiencing these different things and allowing them to show me where they fit and where they belong. That's why it's taken so damn long for this to kind of formulate. It's because it's all it's so deeply experiential. So when I'm talking about Kundalini and I'm talking about yoga, these are systems that are already pretty set in the chakra system. They're pretty well solidly based in the energy system. But then when you get into other modalities like fitness that don't have something necessarily assigned to them, and you get to start feeling into these poses now that you've been trained in Kundalini and you've been trained in Reiki and you've been trained in yoga and you've seen them for this long and you're deep into it, you start to really get a sense for what's happening. So a squat or a lunge that are really connecting to your legs are grounding you. Your legs are the actual essence that connects you to the earth. Or if you're doing a lateral lunge and you can really feel, or a plie, you can really feel that sacral chakra space open. Or sit-ups. Everybody hates ab work until you shift it to say, did you know that when you're doing core work, when you're pulling your core back, like we do with Uddiyana Bandha in yoga, when you're pulling your core back, you are pulling your power back. This is a literal, exact expression of what we're saying when we're talking about this from an energetic perspective around the solar plexus chakra. If you're now no longer just doing 10 sit-ups because you want to have your body look a certain way, and now you're doing 10 reps of pulling your power back and you're putting visualizations around what you might be pulling your power back from, or you don't necessarily know what you're pulling your power back, but as you do these pulls back, you start to ask, and then it starts to become apparent. That's the way that this works. It starts to really partner. It starts to really cultivate and bring things all together to really showcase what is happening in your energetic body. You start to really make that relationship solid, and you start to really listen to and hear and speak to and communicate, with different things. With boxing and 1-2 punches, wow, when I'm having some kind of expression in my heart that feels like sadness, and I just want to punch it out a little bit to move the heart chakra space a little bit, or if I want to do a push-up, I want to literally lower my heart down to the ground and then resist gravity and push myself back up. I can feel that energy in my heart running through my shoulders and down my arms and pressing against gravity into the earth and grounding that energy down. It's really beautiful. Or some of my favorites are the halos. You take a weight around and hold it in your hands and then make sort of a circle crown around the top of your head. It feels like a literal can opener, opening up your crown chakra, using the shoulders as the mechanisms to really fuel and amplify. So there's some really, really awesome opportunities in these workouts that we're doing every day, and in a different energy of doing them every day. So for people that are already doing a lot of working out, and then they can come to learn what they're actually doing with their energetic body when they're doing some of these things, it's super powerful. You start to bridge the relationship with your body, and you start to really shift your perspective of your body as this socioeconomic tool, this status symbol. Like we're working out so that we have, tight buns, or we have our abs looking this way, or we can allow ourselves, we can, earn the food that we want to eat. So we're doing these workouts so that we can have these different things that we want in our, in the 3D world, I guess, if you will. Your body is so much more than a Louis Vuitton purse. It's so much more than a status symbol. There's so much more. Like if your Louis Vuitton purse could help you guide yourself through some of these things and transmute and shift and transform in an intuitive way, fine, I'm on board. I don't think any purses are doing that. So to treat our body like it's just this label, just like it's the status symbol, it's a car or it's a whatever, I don't even, vacation or something like that, is just such a disservice to what it really has to offer. You're not even utilizing the thing the whole way. So when we start to come to recognizing what our body can do for us, I think we shift that. Can you get my point on this? Can you see how I get nuts about it? Because I just can't take it anymore. And I used to do workouts this way. I used to force myself through these workouts and push myself. I used to do the just do it stuff and the one more reps and like, oh, come on, let's just get there so we can be there. And then what do you do when you get there? You just want to be somewhere else. Like all of these goals that really didn't ever make me feel like I was actually getting what I really truly wanted. They left me feeling without a purpose. So this has really made a massive shift. I hope that this is translating over. I hope that this is making sense. You'll have to let me know in the show notes if I'm saying this in a way that's easy to pick up. But that's it. That's the essence of the chakra system. That's a few ways of explaining why it's so important to the KLZ method, what it is if you don't know it already, and how we can start to really use it in a bigger way. We can start to build our own apothecaries of how and what we need when we need it. And this is all available. I've got it all here for you. For more information on the online studio and my membership, you can go to klzmethod.com. That membership in that studio is such a great way to really start to connect into your body with a different perspective and to start to really connect with the wisdom and guidance of our body. The Reiki courses then pair so well, teaching us more about our intuition and really amplifying that with the attunements. And the beautiful psilocybin offerings, the tea ceremonies, the coaching, the 30-day dial-ins really support by helping to clear some of those blockages that we just can't move on our own. Thank you so much for being with me today. I'm so grateful for you in this audience, and I hope to see you soon.